Okay, so here's everything I use when I put my fish fry together. Brown rice flour and flaxseed. I usually get ground, but I didn't have that. So we're going to use our blender to grind that up. Also, I'm going to season my mixture with some granulated garlic, some onion powder, white ground pepper, pink Himalayan sea salt, and my oil of choice is grapeseed oil. So let me show you how I put all this together. Okay, I blended this flaxseed on medium for about 5 minutes. Then we're just going to scoop it out and give it a good stir. So I like to add in brown rice flour. You can use the flaxseed alone, but it tends to have a nuttier flavor to it. So I add in 2 cups of brown rice flour that gives it a smoother texture, and then it kind of balances out that nutty flavor. And we want this to be real nice and fluffy. So now I'm going to go ahead and season my mixture. I'm using 2 tablespoons of pink Himalayan sea salt, and I'm going to mix that in. And I'm using ground white pepper. I'm using just a little less than 1 tablespoon. Okay, now I'm going to add in my granulated garlic, 3 tablespoons, and 3 tablespoons of onion powder. We'll go ahead and get our oil ready before we batter up our fish. And I'm going to put this on a medium high. Now we are ready for our fish. Here's my red snapper. I seasoned this with a little Cajun seasoning that I did overnight. And I'm going to place that in a Ziploc bag. Well, I've already put my mixture in there. And we're going to give this a good shake. And I want this fish fully coated. I don't fry that often, so I have to make sure this is just right. And we all know how our moms and grandmoms used to fry that chicken in that bag and give it a good shake. Yes, that's what we're doing right here. We're just going to give that a very good shake while our grease is getting hot and warming up. Okay, so I've done my oil test. Yes, you hear that sound? Our grease is hot and it's ready to go. This grapeseed oil is excellent for frying. So we're going to go ahead and place this fish in the oil. And I'm only going to do 4 pieces because we don't want to overcrowd this pan. This grapeseed oil fries up very well. Trust me, if you try this mixture with the flaxseed and the brown rice flour, you're not going to miss doing the traditional fish fry. I'm going to go ahead and put on my splatter guard because we don't want a greasy stove. And then I'm going to check this in about 5 minutes. The 10-minute timer is going off and we're going to flip this. I like to use 2 spatulas because we want whole pieces and we do not want our fish to be broken up. So I'm going to set my timer for another 10 minutes. It's going to be a total of 20 minutes, 10 minutes on each side. We don't want it too hard. We don't want it too soft. So we're going to go ahead and take this out. And yes, you see how crispy that looks? It smells amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this batch and get ready to put in my second batch of fish. And while that second batch of fish is cooking, I'm going to be making my homemade tartar sauce. I'm using some vegan mayonnaise, gluten-free mustard, and relish. I got about a cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of mustard, and about 1/4 cup of relish. I'm just going to go ahead and give that a good mixture. And then we're going to go ahead and plate everything up. Yeah, so after smelling everything, Mr. Mac was ready to eat. And yes, this is smelling amazing. We have our fried, gluten-free, wheat-free red snapper, some baked sweet potato fries, black-eyed peas with red pepper onions, and steamed broccoli. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. See you next time.